Hello and welcome to day 13 of the Simplify Your Life series. If you don't know what that is, I will leave the link up there for you as well as in the description box below. But my question for you this morning is, are you fed up of running out of storage space on your devices? Are you fed up of constantly looking through thousands of photographs for the one that you actually want? Are you fed up with having so much spam emails? Well, today we are looking at decluttering our digital space. I have purposefully left this day to near the very end because this is going to be one of my worst areas. I have so much stuff. Usually I think it's emails and photographs are my worst thing, and I'm constantly running out of storage on my laptop. So I have left this to the end because I know it's going to be a big job. It might even take me a few days, maybe even a week to do this. But when I'm talking about digital clutter, what I'm meaning are the following things. Documents and files, whether that's on your laptop, your computer, or your tablets. Desktop icons, emails, photographs, music or movies, apps, notes, social media, internet bookmarks, online accounts, as well as phone contacts. Now, I am 100% sure there is so many more things that could be added to that list. And if you want to do more, that is entirely up to you. But the research that I've done shows that those seem to be the most popular areas that people struggle with and also get the most enjoyment out of decluttering and makes you feel a lot lighter very quickly. Now, I want to be completely honest with you and share with you just how bad my situation has got, because digital space is something I struggle with and something that I'm just not very good at keeping on top of, especially with being out of the country for so many months. I have a habit of taking lots of photographs and lots of video footage, putting them on my computer, backing them up, and then leaving them there thinking I'll sort it out soon. But then the more photographs and things that I take, I'll then put them on my computer or my laptop again, but then think, well, I've not sorted all the other ones out, and these new ones coming in, I can't sort them out until I've sorted out all my other things, and that's just snowballed. It has got so bad. Before I started filming this video this morning, I went online and checked how many photographs I've got stored on my laptop and my hard drives, and also how many emails are in my inboxes, and I'm not talking about emails that I've saved or categorized somewhere else. So I have currently got 1,037 emails in my inbox that I have not dealt with. I have got 48,104 photographs on my laptop, and I've got 1,576 photographs on my iPhone, and that stresses me out no end. I know this isn't going to be something that I can fix in a couple of hours. It's going to take a lot of work. And I think I'm going to spend the week dealing with this and section off a couple of hours every day to just sort out my photographs. Now, I've got everything in a good organised system. I've got everything in years and I've got everything in subject, but I've just not gone through it and done a good cull. So one thing I want you to bear in mind when looking at simplifying your life, minimalism, decluttering, whatever you want to call it, is this. Hidden clutter is still clutter. There is even a term for this, and it's called digital hoarding. And I can't remember how long ago it was first used, but I was looking at it at this article online. It was quite funny. But there is so many different places in which we can hoard our digital items. So I'm going to put a list on the screen of all the areas that we want to be looking at. On our phones, there's going to be photographs, apps, notes, music, our social media accounts and phone contacts. On our laptops and computers, there's going to be photographs, apps, notes, music, social media again. On our external hard drives, there's going to be all our backups, our photographs, music. On e-readers, there's going to be all the books. Even our camera SD cards, we've probably got photographs on there that need deleting because they've already been uploaded somewhere else. We've also got all our MP3 players, so we've got our music on those as well. Now, there isn't really any steps today. The only step is to sort everything out, organise everything, minimise it, declutter and get rid of everything that we don't need. The only way I can think of us doing this is organising it into sections, and that's how I'm going to work through everything. So, are you ready to get started? Right, let's first of all tackle our laptops and computers. First of all, on the desktop, you want to be cleaning up all those icons. If you need them on your desktop, think about organising them into files. Otherwise, move them off your desktop into a file in your documents. Also, think about choosing a simple and clean desktop background that doesn't look too busy when you open up your device. Uninstall programs that you don't need or use. Remove applications that you don't use in your dock. Something else that will really help is to defragment or clean your disk. So find your computer and your laptop defrag controls. If you don't know what this means, it's short for defragment. It's a process run on most hard drives to help make accessing the files on that disk faster. I believe Macs don't need it, but other systems would definitely benefit from it. Get anything you need from your downloads folder and then empty what remains. Mine seems to be full of music for videos and thumbnails and also some title pages, but they just sit there taking up storage, so delete what you don't need from there. If you have music on there, delete what you don't like. Take away all those songs or albums you no longer listen to. Sort through all your photographs. Organise them into folders by date and or event. Delete all the unimportant or poor quality images. For any duplicates, try and just choose your favourites. And then ideally, in the future, try and organise them as you go along. Don't forget to back up your photographs. Put them in a cloud drive or back them up to an external hard drive. Once you have finished doing everything on your computer or laptop, make sure you empty your trash. That will clear out so much space. And then remember, back everything up that you feel is important. For your emails, we want to empty those inboxes. My mission is to get them down to 0. If you have more than one email account, consider getting rid of a few. I started off with 1, it increased to 2, and for some reason I've now ended up with 4. So I'm going to try and stick to 2, 1 for work and 1 for personal. As you're working through your emails, don't just delete those subscription ones. Open them up and go and click unsubscribe if it's something that you're not interested in getting anymore. You can also use automated inbox sorting. If you use Gmail, you can automatically sort your incoming emails. Once you've done all this on your inbox, don't forget to delete those in the trash. And then in future, try and deal with all emails as they come in to prevent them building up again. Clean up your bookmarks. If you're someone who hasn't done this before, you might find so many websites on here that you don't even use anymore. A lot might not even be active anymore, or the link's no longer in date. Now moving on to your phone. First things first, let's sort out those apps. Remove the ones you no longer use and organise the ones that you do into files. This makes your phone look so much more organised and a lot more streamlined. Go through your photographs. Delete all the ones you don't want anymore, and then move the iPhone photos onto the cloud or back them up onto a hard drive or your computer. Go through all your contacts and delete the ones you don't need anymore. Look through all your message threads and delete the ones that are no longer active or relevant. Go through your music and delete the ones you don't like. Lastly, consider turning off all your notifications that you don't really need to prevent being distracted during the day. Now moving on to social media. And what I'm talking about are things like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Go through and defriend or unfollow people. Have a good clean out of that social feed. In Facebook, for example, next time you see a low quality post, you can click the drop down arrow at its top right hand side and select hide post. You can also choose to unfollow friends if you don't like seeing their posts but still want to remain friends with them, or just have a good old friends decal. I know this might sound a little bit ruthless, but most people probably won't even realise it. If you do feel bad, feel free to send everyone a polite message just saying that you're streamlining your account, but if they want to keep in touch with you, they've got your email address. I'm personally somebody that's got less than 30 people as friends on Facebook because I only have close friends and family on there. You may also have external storage places such as OneDrive, Google Drive or Dropboxes. Go through everything on there and see if those things that you've got backed up still mean as much to you as when you originally backed them up, and do you still want them all? Now don't forget your external hard drives. Go through the hard drives and remove anything you no longer need. You might have backed things up 10-20 years ago onto them, which are no longer relevant. Sort out everything that remains into files by date and or subject, so you know where to find things when you go looking for them. Don't forget to delete old backups. I know on my laptop, whenever I do a backup, it stores it as another backup. So delete all the ones you no longer need. And then finally, back up your laptop or computer and save all the things that you treasure most. I hope you have found today useful. Personally, I am still going to be doing this, I reckon, for at least another few days. So if you haven't managed to do it all today, that is absolutely fine. Just do it in your own time and work through it as best you can. One tip I will give you for the future though is once a month, just go through this process again. It'll be much quicker next time, I promise. But schedule a time to go through all the photographs on your phone and delete the ones you don't want, or backup your system. It will give you so much peace knowing that you can keep on top of it in future, and hopefully it won't get overwhelming again. But until tomorrow, goodbye.